Step 6. Verify your medical suitability and secure your funding for your training. Now, some might say that, well, shouldn't you check your medical suitability even earlier than this? And absolutely. Checking your medical suitability is something that you can do at any point. And the way that you do that is you find the aeromedical center in your country. If you just Google aeromedical center, you will find it. And then you contact them and you set up a time for the medical check. You can expect the medical check to take about 1 day. Now, when it comes to funding, there are a couple of different ways that you can go about this. As you get in contact with your preferred flight school, your preferred ATO, they will present you with different funding options. Now, we highly recommend you to try to keep your cost as low as possible. This means if you have saved up money to use for your flight training, use that. You can also apply for loans for maybe friends and family, or the bank of mom and dad, to try to keep your interests as low as possible. Do everything you can to try to minimize your costs. But if you do need to talk to a financial institution or a bank, well, then the insurance products that you used in the previous step might be a good stepping stone to use in order to show both how dedicated you are towards the cause, but also that you have some security to fall back on. We have been talking to, leading up to the launch of the Airline Pilot Club, that we would try to provide you with unsecured funding. Now, in the current market environment, that has not been possible. But we are still continuing to talk to both a lot of big financial institutions and bank and airlines in order to make this a possibility. So we will be continuing to work on trying to give you access to unsecured funding if you would need it over the coming years. And obviously, if you're a member of the Airline Pilot Club and we do get a breakthrough in this area, we will let you know. Okay, but at this point, we want to reiterate that there is no access to unsecured funding. You are still going to need to fund your training through a conventional bank product or through loans from your parents or through your savings. We will be working on this, you can be sure of that, but that is the reality right now. And you should be, at this point, starting to look at different options on how to do this, because this is obviously a very, very important step.